are your morning mix. Liz Kelly, that's me, and Mary Riley, finally back over at her kitchen table where she belongs.
Yes, I'm home again.
Thank you. Thank goodness.
It's great to be here instead of where I was.
Do it alone, Mary.
No, and you shouldn't have to.
All right.
I'm here for you, usually.
Know, I am sad for a number of reasons that you weren't here the last couple of days, but mainly because you missed the interview with young Emma Phipps, who I spoke with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of days ago. I'm going to talk with them. I'll play you a portion of our bit of interview.
Okay.
And Emma is busy at the tender age of 11 doing things to make the world, the community. Emma's going to run the world at some point. That's what I'm absolutely sure of it. And
that's awesome.
It's going to be a great day when that is happening. And the reason I know of Emma, I came home from Seattle on Sunday, safely, by the way.
You got done protesting up there?
Yes, I got done protesting.
Taking over the Capitol Hill area, did you?
Well, after I got out of jail. So came home. And there were these beautiful little pinwheels stuck in our front yard that had a little bag of candy and some lovely sayings on them.
What a sweet surprise.
Super, super surprise. And it was sent by my good friend Gail. And Gail sends me this text and says, you've got to meet Emma. Emma is doing something for the community that is pretty awesome, and the pinwheels are it. So I'm going to let Emma introduce herself from our interview, and you, too, will find out how Emma is making Eugene and Springfield a better place to live. Emma, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Emma Phipps, and I have a bunch of animals, and I've published 2 books called Nala's Adoption Adventure and Nala's Dog Training Adventure. I'm 11. Yeah.
So, Emma, you are clearly a very busy young lady, but you have found time to do something really very special for our community that makes people feel good while at the same time raising a little bit of money for Green Hill. Tell us a little bit about that. What are you doing?
So, I've been making pinwheels, and they come with a small treat bag, and we deliver them to the Eugene Springfield area. And on them, they have 4 things about a certain person that we're delivering it to, and they cost $7. Well, a $7 donation directly to Green Hill.
This is such a brilliant idea, Emma. What a great way for somebody to send a little joy to one of their friends. And I like how you are writing on each of the blades of the pinwheel a word of inspiration or a word that describes best how the giver feels about the receiver. And you made one of these for me. This is how I found out about you. They're so cool. How's it been going?
It's been going really good. We've sold around 32. It's really fun because it spreads kindness, and also it helps the animals.
And you know all about helping animals because in between writing books and spreading cheer across our community, you are a huge advocate for people adopting animals from shelters. What was it that made you want to become a champion for shelter animals?
Really knowing, their story, and I just have always loved animals, and I've fostered animals, so I really know a lot about animals in general. So helping them and trying to get them adopted was pretty easy for me.
And one of those shelter animals that is very special to you is your dog Nala, about whom your 2 books are written. What is the story about how you and Nala became family?
Well, she came from Lucky Paws. At first, she was in California. She had bit the animal control officer, and so Lucky Paws, they transported her up to Oregon, which saved her because she also had puppies, and her foster mom raised her and her puppies for 2 months, and then we came to the adoption event and adopted Nala.
That is a beautiful story, Emma. All right, sum it up for us. Why should people, if they're looking for a new fabulous furry family member, adopt from a shelter?
When you adopt a dog, you open up another space for another dog to come, which is really cool.
Is Emma the coolest in the entire world?
Yeah, she's not only the coolest, that's just such a great take on it right there at the end. Every time, if you're helping out a dog, it makes room for another dog to get helped.
Yep, which in turn saves 2 dogs.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it. And the people who the dogs save.
And then the Pinwheels, which is why we really started this whole thing in the first place. Mm-hmm. This is great. So I talked to also Emma's mom, Emma's mom, Crystal, and she says, I'm a little concerned if we get a lot of people wanting to do this, we may run out of Pinwheels. And I said, nope, you will not run out of Pinwheels. We will make sure for everyone who wants to send a pinwheel, there will be another person who wants to help you fund those pinwheels.
That's true.
And
that's exactly right.
We will make this work for you. We're going to put all this information, if you would like to, for $7 little. Have Emma deliver a pinwheel that will be placed in the yard of a friend, a coworker, someone who needs a little cheer in their life. Handwritten on each of the blades. Mine said, I can't remember what it said. I'm sure it was like awesome, fabulous, amazing, world leader, something like that. But all really nice things. Fearless, that is. Yeah. Humble, I'm sure was on there as well.
Yeah. Absolutely stunningly beautiful.
Yes.
Does that fit on one?
And it's great. You pay for the $7 at a link that goes directly to Green Hill.
Oh, wow.
And then it takes you to a site or then you can email Emma and her mom about what you want on the pinwheel, and it will be delivered. She said they tell people it takes a week. She's so smart. They tell people it takes a week, but oftentimes they can get it out in 2 days. But it's better to,
under promise and over deliver.
You got that right. Mm-hmm. Emma Phipps saving the world, or at least Eugene and Springfield and all the animals within it at the same time. It's 94.5 Mix FM.
Love Liz Kelly and Mary Riley weekday mornings on 94.5 Mix FM.